Hi everyone, it is Alex from the Gaming Guys, and I'm sick and I'm stuck at home. So right now all I'm doing is just recording this commentary and to talk about the new releases that are coming out this week. Well, actually, one of which came out today, which is called Modern Warfare 3, and apparently it blasted out of the water everyone's expectations that it was going to be really sucky and really just be terrible in general. And to all those Battlefield 3 fans that said it was going to be terrible, it just proved them wrong. Even though I'm not saying I'm one of those fans, but I was actually thinking that it would be a little bit worse. But actually, apparently, it's exactly the same. All the scores that were given were pretty much exactly the same. On Metacritic, which is takes all the different reviews from everywhere, just compiles them, and it's all the same. The scores are all the same, and I find that really interesting, actually, how everyone was saying, like, oh, it's going to be better this way, it's going to be better that way, when everything is just, in the end, the same. Even though there are good things and bad things about it, it really is just mostly, you know, the same. And it really is an equal game that everyone should just check out. I'm probably going to check it out at Trelly's house. I'm actually personally not going to buy it because I want to save my money for another game, which is called Skyrim. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. And I would really like to talk about that because it's such a cool game. There's so much in it. They stopped counting after 300 hours of gameplay. It was just so many things that you can do that I'm instead of buying Modern Warfare 3 and posting gameplay of that, just like Battlefield, and posting campaign gameplay and Spec Ops like that, I decided to hold my money and to actually go for Skyrim. Because I want to give you guys a, better look. Since I'm the only one that owns a PC out of all three of us, I can actually play more games. And since none of us, besides August, have a capture card, it really defaults to me to play the games that aren't really, Minecraft related. So, I have to buy Skyrim, and I'm gonna give you, I'm not gonna post gameplay because that's too bold, and I'll end up posting like a couple hundred videos to even scratch the surface of how much time you have to put in. So instead, I'm just gonna give you small snippets, small looks, like tours around the different areas. Well, not like a tour, but at least an interesting look. Dragon fights. I'm gonna give you what's good to really use, what weapons are great. Also, I'll take a look at what it really means to have, which quests are more valuable than others. And there's also, I looked at they had a small game showcase video, and that showed they're sort of dungeon kind of things, but I forget what the word was. But anyway, you can go in there, and it's exactly like a dungeon. You just go in, you gotta find loot and all that, and kill guys. It's gonna be really amazing, and that new engine looks gorgeous. I mean, there's nothing that we can really compete with that besides Battlefield, obviously. And also, what else about Skyrim? Yeah, the NPC dialogue is actually a lot better, I think, than the previous two Fallout games, and even the Oblivion game before that. Just because it's just they actually, instead of completely stopping the world around you and having them talk, like it just completely blurs out everything else, you can actually let their action like they're sharpening a blade or something. It actually continues with that, and it's just awesome because it actually it feels like you're there. And this cold's getting to me. Oh god. And also, so that's about Skyrim. So I'm gonna definitely get that. I'm definitely gonna post small snippets of. I might post like 1 or 2 gameplay. I'll probably post the beginning gameplay, like the tutorial. But after that, it'll just get too broad and open, so I can't really do that. But now I'd like to talk about Modern Warfare 3, because that is really, important. Even though I mentioned it earlier in this video, I like to talk more about it because I'll probably pick it up in a little bit, but I won't pick it up exactly right now because I feel like it's just not, I don't know, worth my $60 to waste. Well, I wouldn't say waste. I would say sort of just spend. Just spend it on that instead of Skyrim. Even though Skyrim can give you so much more gameplay. So, Modern Warfare 3. The multiplayer apparently is amazing. It apparently like blew everyone's expectations out of the water. So, I would really like to take a look at that. And August will probably post tons of Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. And also, the campaign, apparently, is pretty good. It's people are saying it's pretty cookie cutter, and not exactly the standard that they would like, but no one's exactly complaining about that, because it is a blockbuster film. And it's meant to be like that. Well, the Battlefield 3 campaign, I finished it, by the way. It's not exactly that interesting. I mean, it's got some amazing moments in it, and it's nothing really shocking. Like, 2 of your squad mates just die, and it doesn't really matter to you that much, and then it gets kind of confusing around the end. Because in the beginning, it's so simple, you just have one task, it's just to do this operation. Honestly, if the whole game was just that, just like Operation Swordbreaker, the first real mission, not the intro mission, if the whole game was just like that, it'd be so much better, and it would just be more involving, and going for that realism aspect, which they really wanted. And, I guess some people really just don't like the... Battlefield 3 really tried to become like Call of Duty in the blockbuster... like the blockbuster, flick genre. But Call of Duty is obviously experienced at that since they did it so well with Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and finally with Modern Warfare 3, except for the fact that the story is still completely ununderstandable, and no one can get it at all, because it's just so complex and woven. I didn't get the Modern Warfare 2 campaign until, I don't know, 6 months after it came out. I just realized, I was playing it one day, I was like, oh, wait, it's because of that. So, it's really hard, so you gotta really look at the campaign and think about it to really understand it. So, this match is about to end, so, I just want to remind you guys to check out Modern Warfare 3 and be ready for some Skyrim gameplay. And I just want to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I'll sure as hell see you guys next time.